Joining us now to talk more about the Notre Dame and its rise from the ashes is the Pastor Emeritus from Our Lady of Refuge in the Midwood section of Brooklyn. Father Michael Perry has served in the Paris Cathedral every single summer for over 2 decades. Father Perry, thank you so much for being with us.
My pleasure.
I know you have such a special connection to Notre Dame. We literally watched horrified as Notre Dame burned. You have celebrated Mass inside this beautiful cathedral. This is, of course, special for obvious reasons. On a deeper level, as one of our local parish priests, how are you personally affected by the sacrament of the Eucharist as seen from the altar of Notre Dame? Take us there.
When I celebrate the Eucharist at Notre Dame, I look out and see the world, because the world comes to Notre Dame. As the world comes to Our Lady. We have a parish, Our Lady of the Blessed Sacrament. Notre Dame is Our Lady of the Blessed Sacrament in Paris, because people from all over the world come there. As a tourist site, it's the most visited site in Paris. As a religious site, people come, some believers, some not. But when they see the Mass being celebrated, they know that the Mass is the center of our Catholic faith. And they come and they join in, some of them not knowing anything about what's going on, but all of them with a sense of reverence. The first person that I met when I went to Notre Dame to hear confessions was a young man who came in to me. I was sitting at a desk like this. He came in, he was a big, tall kid. He had tears in his eyes. And he stood in front of me and he said to me, "I've never been in such a holy place in my life. I just graduated from Cornell Law School. I'm Jewish. Tell me about God." And so we spent a half hour. Those sacred relics are sacramentals. They're things that help us approach God, and God approaches us through them.
Father Perry, tell us about the people that work inside Notre Dame, that contribute to its grandeur on a day-to-day basis.
They're simple, ordinary, everyday people, just like the people who built the cathedral. The people who work there are wonderful people, and I have the honor of being part of that community every summer. These are people who come to Notre Dame, who have a society there where they work together. It's a community. Some of them are Muslims, some of them are Catholics, some of them are not. Some of them practice, some of them don't. But every one of them is there around Our Lady, Notre Dame.
Father, some priests, including Father Anel, who ministers to the French faithful in the Brooklyn diocese, say this devastating incident, it sends a message to the faithful. There are signs behind that. Do you agree? Did you see a sign when you were watching?
No, but I see something happening now after it. And that is that in a very secular world, the sacred is rising from the ashes. Shakespeare talks about Christ rising from the ashes as the phoenix. This is the phoenix rising.
Let us leave it there. That is the perfect last word. Thank you so much, Father Perry. I
Okay.
know our heart bleeds for you. Thank you for joining me.
Thanks.